I'm Cynthia Rothrock, and welcome to my virtual class. Today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be working on some really good leg conditioning exercises, and then I think we'll go into some kind of breathing meditative form from Shaolin style, because we're living in this crazy world, and sometimes we just need to distress, and I find that this is a really good way of doing this meditation form. But first, let me show you some of my favorite leg exercises. Now, I've been exercising all my life, and this is my favorite one, but you really have to do it right to make it work. And since I'm not there with you, really listen intently to what I'm saying. Now, what I want you to do is find somewhere around your house where you could just hold on to for a balance, okay? You're not gonna be hanging on to it, but you're just gonna lightly hold your hand here so you keep your body straight. Now, watch me first, don't do anything yet. You're gonna stand, whenever you stand, you're gonna keep your stomach in tight and your posture straight back. Okay, that holds for anything in your martial arts. Always you want a strong core. And your hand, preferably on a wall. If you have a wall like that, I only have something here, so I'm gonna hold that. But if you have a wall, put your hand on the wall. Now, what you're gonna do, watch me. You are gonna take your feet, you can see my feet there, and you're gonna raise all the way up on the balls of your feet, as high as your heels can go. Now, you don't want this. This isn't going to work. The higher you go up, the more you're going to work your thighs. So we're going to be working our quads, and we're going to be working our hamstrings. And just a little note, a long time ago, I actually blew out my anterior cruciate ligament. And to this day, I still haven't had it fixed. And I could do all this stuff. You know, I do movies, I ski, I do crazy trekking. And my orthopedist wanted to know, why can you do that without an anterior cruciate ligament? Most people wouldn't even be able to walk. And they did tests, and they found that my quads and my hamstrings are really strong, and they hold my knee in place. So it's extremely important that we do that. Now, I love to do squats. I love to do any kind of leg exercises. But if you do have a knee issue, sometimes squats are hard to do. So this exercise is perfect because it keeps 100% focus on the muscles here, not anywhere else, not on your knees. So your feet are going to be shoulder distance apart. Your toes are straight ahead. Okay, remember, our stomach is in and our shoulders are straight, holding on to something just for balance. Now, what I want you to do is raise all the way up. Remember, heels all the way up as high as you can. You should feel that in your calves. Now, what I want you to do is, keeping those heels up, you're going to bend down into this position right here. Now, you should start feeling it already. What I don't want you to do, now hold this position as I'm talking and I'm going through other movements. Just hold this. I don't want you to lean forward like that, because then you're putting all the weight in your upper body when we want to keep it on our quads. So our stomach is in. You should feel a little shaking right now. Now what I want you to do is go down another inch, okay? Keeping those heels up. If you can lift them up a little bit more, lift them up. And you can see I'm not really holding on to this for dear life. It's just a lightly balanced. Now come down one more inch. Now you should really feel that. Now hold that right there. Do not come up. I want to tell you something. Okay, you're in that position. The next exercise we're going to do is we're going to bounce. And we're only going to bounce about an inch. You should hardly see yourself moving. It's not a squat where we're coming up and down. Now you're still feeling that. I know that. Hold it right there. It's a short exercise, but boy, does it really work the legs. Okay, so we're in this position. Now we're gonna bounce 20 times really slow. 1, up and down. 2, you can see, you can hardly see me move. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You might feel your legs shaking. That's what you want. 8, 9, 10, get those heels up a little higher. Don't lean forward. 1, keep the body straight. 2, keep the eyes straight ahead. Look at me. 3, should be shaking. 4, heels up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now hold it. Come down a little bit. We're going to hold it for 20. I feel my legs shaking. You should be shaking. It is really working that quadricep. Okay, breathing in, shake, keep the head up. Don't let your head come forward. Keep it up. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, heels up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come up. Good. Okay, shake your legs out. That is my favorite exercise for the legs, okay? But if you don't keep your heels up really high, it's not going to be that effective. If you keep your body forward, it's not going to be that effective. If you look down, not going to be effective. So remember, on that exercise, stomach in. Now, we only did maybe 30 seconds of that exercise. You could take this to a minute. You could take it to 2 minutes. You can keep increasing it. But the idea is you want those muscles to shake. You want to wake up that muscle and develop that strength. Okay, we're going to do another version of it. So back here, this time, I want you to bring your heels together, just like you were doing maybe like a ballet plie. From this position, hold on. You're going to lift up and now bring those heels together. So now your heels are together, forming a V. Now, keeping that stomach in tight, hand down, bend down, and now our knees go out. Our knees go out. Hold that position. Now, make sure you keep those heels up, push those legs out as wide as you can, keep your stomach in, keep the head straight. You should feel it. Now, come down an inch and hold it. Just hold it, breathing out. Breathing is really important when you're doing these exercises. Don't hold your breath. Inhale, exhale. Now come down another inch. Okay, you should be really feeling it in a little bit more of an area. So we're here and we're down. Now, don't go like this. This does nothing. You can stay here all day. You have to keep the weight over the legs so you're getting maximum effort right here in your thighs. Okay, so we're holding it up. Now 20 bounces. 1, heels up. 2, head up. 3, 4, breathe out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 10 little bounces. 3, 4, 5, heels up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come down, hold 10 seconds. Should feel that shaking. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come up. Good. Okay, shake your legs out good. You should really have felt that. If you didn't feel it, you were doing something wrong. So like I said, it's such an effective exercise because your weight distribution is completely on your thighs. It really works that. So maybe to get to that point, I might have to do maybe 75 squats to feel my legs are ready to give out. When I only do maybe 15 seconds of that, I feel even more. So that's why I love that exercise there for your legs. Okay, good. Now, if you have any questions about any of these exercises or that I do, you feel free. You can message me on Facebook, or you can message me on my website, CynthiaRothrock.com. I definitely will answer anything you have. But like I said, this exercise is so good for the thighs. And sometimes if you really work it hard, you get that nice little definition in your leg right here on the side. Okay, so let's take a deep breath in. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And one more time, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Nice. Okay, before we get started with our meditation form, I want to show you one more exercise. This one I really love for the obliques and the whole side of the body. Now, to me, stretching is very important. It doesn't matter how flexible you are. It'll always make you more flexible and it'll keep you healthy, especially as you get older. Remember when you're stretching, you want to work every part of the body, not just one. So if you're working your legs, make sure your back is straight, stomach is in, so you're working your stomach, your posture straight, your arms are always straight wherever you're doing it. You don't want to keep it in. So you want to get 100%, that's what I'm all about, is getting the maximum benefit for the exercise you do. Why waste time? Just go for it and do your best. So one more for the obliques. I'm gonna move back here a little bit. What I want you to do is come down on your knees and bring your foot out to the side. Now from here, keep this leg straight. Your bottom foot is flat on the floor. Now I want you to take your one hand on your waist, bring your other hand high. Now remember what I said about the arms. The arms are always straight. Never want to go like that because that's just dead energy. All the way up, reaching up, stomach in. Remember the stomach is always in. Now from here, take a deep breath and inhale. Now exhale, go to the side and turn your body sideways. Now hold that position right there. You should feel the complete stretch going all the way up the obliques to your shoulder, to your arm, to your other side, to your leg. Now, the correct way to do this, you don't want to turn and go down like that. You want to keep your body to the side. Now, if you can, look up at your hand. Look up at your bicep of your hand. Keep that arm straight and really reach it out to the side. Okay, let's hold it for about 4 more seconds. Breathing, remember, keep the breath going. Inhale, exhale. Come up nice and straight and down. Good. All right, let's try the other side. Our leg is straight because we're stretching the leg. Our foot is flat on the ground. Our right hand is high. Reach up as high as you can. Stomach in. Hand on your waist. Over to the side and look up. That's it. Now, some people want to cheat and go down like this. Oh, look how low I could go. That's not working the obliques. You have to keep it from the side. If you bend your arm like this, you're not getting the full maximum stretch. The arm has to stretch all the way out. Added position, look up, hold, and down. Good. All right, that's another one I like for the side. You know, there's so many exercises we could do, and I really do think that we should mix our exercises up. If you do the same exercise every time you work out, your body kind of gets used to it. So you want to shock it a little bit. So vary them, like maybe every other day, you know, don't get in the routine of doing the same one. Okay, good. So we did legs and we did obliques. All right, so now we're going to get into a little bit of traditional martial arts. All right, the reason I picked this is because a lot of times we need a partner to work with, or we need a little bit more room. And I'm not sure where you guys are watching this from in your living room. So we're going to do, it's called monk's exercise. And this exercise is a Shaolin exercise. It's Chinese origin. And this was done when the priests were meditating at the temples. They were falling asleep. So they were given some exercises to do to help them internally and externally. Now, this is a little bit similar to Tai Chi. All right, with Tai Chi, your movement, your inhale, your hands move, exhale, hands move. So that's the principle behind this exercise, that when you can't inhale anymore, you should be ready to go to your next move to exhale. Now, everybody's breathing capacity is a little bit different. So you might not match mine. You know, you have to take this at your own pace. So today, just follow along with me and you'll be able to go back and record this will be recorded so you can follow along. But keep that in mind. When you do it, the inhale goes to you can't no more, and then your exhale goes. And then when you exhale, you can't no more, your inhale goes. So this should be one long, continuous inhale, exhale, no holding the breath. Okay, so let's stand, feet together, okay? For those beginning martial artists, fist, bring your hands in tight, thumbs in tight, and our hands are gonna start right on our hip bones, shoulders back. Again, you don't want to stand and be unrelaxed, relaxed like that. You want everything to be at attention, everything to be strong. The whole body, no matter what you're doing, should always be in a state of strength. It's harder that way, but more effective. Okay, from here, we're going to take our left foot out, then our right foot, and we're going to go down into a nice horse stance. Now, horse stance, your feet 50-50 the weight and down. All right, the more lower you get, if you could get perfectly parallel to the floor, it's gonna work your legs as well. Okay, I'm gonna move a little bit closer so you can see my hands, all right? But keep in mind, you want your horse stance to be parallel, all right? Now, the first move is an inhale. What you're gonna do, you're in your horse stance, just watch me. We're gonna inhale through the nose, hands come up, and then they come down to the shoulder. That's all one inhale. As we inhale, our palms are facing the ceiling. So from here, let's get in our horse stance. Okay, inhale, up, through the nose, and exhale. I exhale through the mouth. Now, let me move back a little bit so you can see my hand position. My hands are straight. They're not to here, they're all the way up, and my wrists are pulled back, and my palms are facing the ceiling. Okay, so the position, we inhale, hands come down. So you're right on top of your shoulders. We're gonna exhale, and our hands are gonna go straight up. Now, when we go straight up, our arms are straight. So that's our first two moves. Inhale, exhale. Okay, so let's try that. So we're in our horse stance. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now, there's a theory. Should you inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth? Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. You know, the different cultures, different styles do it differently. Like in yoga, you're inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. I like to inhale through my nose and I exhale through my mouth. So you could do both ways, see which best works for you. Okay, so that's our first move. So once we get to here, we shouldn't be able to inhale anymore. Once we get to here, we shouldn't be able to exhale anymore. Okay, so you see how that breathing pattern works. Okay, so in our horse stance, down nice and low, inhale, exhale. Now inhale, and bring your hands so you can see you're coming to your hip bones, your palms are facing out, and your fingers are facing down. Okay, that's our inhale. Our exhale is going to be we push together where our elbows stay completely by our sides. We're not pushing all the way out. They're going to stay right to here. So our inhale is going to be here. Exhale to here. Okay, now we're not tightening up our fists really tight. Your wrists are back, but the hand is in a relaxed position. Okay, so let's try that from the beginning up to there. Okay, horse stance, one, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good, okay, that's the first two segments of it, all right? So next one gets a little bit more complicated. From here, we're gonna inhale, and our hands are gonna come up. So my right hand is high, my left hand is low, and on my exhale, I'm gonna push them together so my hands are kind of in a one-line position, okay? So from here, we inhale, the right hand comes up, I can't inhale anymore, exhale. I push together, okay? So from the beginning, one, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay, now we're gonna repeat this move 3 times. So here's where my hands are. My next inhale, I'm gonna come out and switch my hands. And then I exhale. I'm gonna repeat it one more time. Inhale, my hands come out, switch the hands, exhale. Okay, so we're just repeating that move 3 different times. All right, let's try it from the beginning. 1, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, bring your hands apart and switch them. So now the left is up. Exhale. Inhale, bring them apart, switch, exhale. Good. Okay, shake it out a little bit. So we're about halfway through with that exercise. But remember now, the breathing never stops. It stays continuous and flowing. Inhale until you can't inhale anymore. Exhale through the mouth. You can't exhale anymore. Okay, let's do it one more time, and then we'll continue on. So, horse stance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, our inhale. Left hand comes up, right hand comes underneath. Now we're going to switch our stance on the exhale. We're going to do what's called a scooping palm. We switch our stance to a lunging stance. So now both feet are flat, front leg is bent, rear leg is straight, hand comes down, scoops low, and goes up. So think about coming up and hitting someone underneath the jaw from a downward angle. Okay, so that's kind of what you're doing on that palm strike there. Okay, so let's take it from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Left hand comes up, right hand palm down under the elbow. Keep the hand there. 12, scoop it down, change your stance. 13, switch it back to a horse stance. All we're doing is reversing our hands. Now our right hand is up, our left hand is underneath. Scoop it down, over to the other side. Okay, so I like this exercise because we do both sides. You get a little dexterity of doing your right hand and your left hand as well. Okay, let's try it again from the beginning. Horse stance, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay, finishing it up from here. Inhale, and your hands cross. Your right hand is on the inside, and your hands come down. Now, when they come down, think about maybe someone is grabbing you, and you're using this part of your hand to block. Wrists are back and in tight. So from here, inhale, and your hands come out to your shoulders. Now exhale, bring your hands in the same position, turn your fists out. Good. Okay, let's try that again. We're here. Inhale. Exhale, cross. Now, finishing it up, bring your left foot up to your right. You're going to do what's called a tiger claw. Pull your wrists back. They come down. Once they reach the bottom, they circle in to a double back fist. And we're right in the position that we started. Okay, so that's the exercise. It's called monk's exercise. So from here, remember, cross and come out, cross, turn. Your palms are facing the outside. Now on the claw, tiger claw. Tiger claw is a system of Kung Fu. When you do that, your wrist is pulled back really tight, okay? Because you can use the palm to come in and strike. Your fingers are in a claw position because how this is, you come in, hit, then the claw comes down, rakes, and comes back. So you'll see that's called a tiger claw. So perfect position. This forms a C. Now I see a lot of people going like this. No, 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 no. You don't want to do that. That is incorrect, wrong, break your wrists and look silly. You got to make sure the wrist is back, fingers are tight, form a C and in. So you don't want it loose like this because you'll hurt your fingers. Everything, remember, it's a tiger. Everything is really tight. Okay, so that's the whole exercise. Let's try it from the beginning. Okay, ready? Horse stance. Follow with me. Inhale. Exhale. 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 See how that flows right into it. Inhale. Exhale. Step up, claw, back fist. Good. Okay, so that is a nice little breathing exercise. Now, once you get that down, and you do it nice and slow, and as I said, take it as long as you can. It should be slow, even like very slow as you can move it. I did a little fast today because we don't have too much time, but remember, the slower your breath in, the slower out, but keep it continuously in that exercise. Now, there's another way you could do this exercise, and this you can practice on your own. And it's using dynamic tension. Now, this is nice and relaxing when we do it slow. Now, when we do it dynamic tension, it's really hard, and you should feel like your butt got kicked after you do this. You wake up and do it 3 times. It's kind of like isometric exercises. Bruce Lee used to do a lot of isometric exercises without using weights, using your whole body against it. So every movement here on the inhale is as fast as you can do it, and the exhale is as fast as you can do it with tension. Now, when I say tension, okay, so here's our first move. Here's our tension exercise coming up. You should feel whenever you're doing the tension that you're pushing against a wall, that it's hard, all right? So if you have a person you could work out with, they could come in and they could touch you and push you. You could push them back to make sure you feel what that tension is. Everything in your whole body should be tight. Okay, now when you do this, we use what's called snake breath. Just like saying a S. As you're doing it, your tension, you're tightening up everything in your stomach. Okay, should we do it? Let's do it, right? With tension, all right? And remember, you should feel it. So, in our horse stance. So remember, the inhale is super fast. Now, this might be a little hard for you because you don't really know the movements yet, but it'll give you an idea. Inhale as fast as you can. Like, that's it, no more air. I can't breathe anymore. It's a fast in and a slow out. Okay, so ready? Let's go. I'm not gonna talk, we're just gonna do it. Whew. Okay, you should feel like you worked out really hard in that short time. Maybe you'll feel a little bit dizzy, you know, because your breathing is changing your breathing in and out. If you do that 3 times in a row, you'll be ready to go, oh, give me a chair. So 2 ways to do it. So let's go over what we did today. We did the greatest exercise I think there are for the thighs, where you come up, bend your knees, press it down, hold it, come up, feet shoulder distance apart, feet in a V position. Then we did the side stretch, coming down on the floor with our hand over, And then we repeat it the other side. And then we did, it's called the monk's exercise. So you could practice it slow, and then you can practice it fast as well. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the class. If you have any questions at all about that, or actually anything, I'm pretty much on Facebook all the time. I try to answer everybody's questions. Also, you can go to my website, ask me questions there. This video will be available for you to repeat it and go over it. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of the class. And stay safe. Crazy times out there. It looks like we might be doing a little virtual classes a little bit longer than we anticipated. But anyway, remember, keep your workout going. Don't stop. Actually, since we've been quarantined, my workout has been a little bit harder because I have more time. So I dedicate a little more time to working out. So keep strong, keep the faith. God bless. Thank you for joining in on my class. And I hope to see you next year or at the Century Show next year. Be there for sure with bells and whistles on, and so excited to see you guys all next year. So thank you. Bye. Hi, this is Cynthia Rothrock. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. And if you like the videos, please put a like on it and refer it to your friends.